got your girl, Michelle, aka Peace out. Thanks for supporting the algorithm.
Good evening, happy weekend. Hope all is well. So everyone, it is episode 52 of Wine and FaceTime. Hope you guys are doing good. Tonight is going to be a definite hair video conversation. So if you're not for the locks and the hair and the TLC, this one is not for you. I want to spend a special shout out to everyone who's just hit the subscription button, everyone who likes the short videos, everyone who follows me on social media. Thank you guys for all the love. So now I'm going to be talking a lot about pretty much from beginning to end, from starter locks to flourishing, where I am now from the very beginning. It's been a whole lot. But honestly, it's all about patience. So let's jump into it. Whether you're starting fresh locks or looking to enhance your current style, this episode is for you. We got a comprehensive guide to take your hair from starter locks to flourishing tresses. So part one of this is going to be pretty much, let's go the foundation with starting your dreadlocks. You got to figure out the proper sectionings you want, the parting, the right methods are really important because it ends up being how your hair will grow out in the long run. So I'm going to explore some techniques you can start your locks with, for a healthy lock journey. Again, as mentioned before, you can do the brick method, the diamond method, the oval method, or the scallop method. You can start with 2-strand twists, braids, or coils to grow your hair, or you just go free form and not do anything much to it and let it do what it do. So it's all up to you. Everyone has their preference on how they want to start their locks and how they want to, begin their journey. So that's what I'll give you, from me to you. You can take what you want, do your research. All that is really, really good for you to do anyway. But before I get into any more tea, please make sure you guys show my channel some love. Please make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Again, like, subscribe, throw that in the algorithm for me. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate that. So moving along, next up on my conversation regarding this situation is, being realistic, having patience. The key to this whole journey is having patience. That's the best way you'll be successful. I think it's really honest to say, the natural progression of dreadlocks and the essential maintenance routines keep them super healthy, from washing to rolling to conditioning to oiling, so moisturizing. Those things are really, really important. I definitely want to share my screen right now. I want to definitely show you guys a video that I've created just for you guys, just for this segment right now, to show you guys pretty much how my locks actually look from day one to now in different variations. It's not really a long video. It's pretty short. So one moment, I'm going to go pick up that video and I'll be right back. Let me get to that video. Where is it? Un momento, guys. It's up here. Let's see. Photos. Where are my photos? Finder. Okay, here it is. Okay, not that one. Sorry, I got multiple videos I want to show you guys. All right, so I'm going to share my screen right now. Not my entire screen. Hold on. Home tab. Forgive me, guys. My window. Ooh, okay, I think I can't do it that way. All right, so my bad, guys. Bear with me. Okay, I got my life together. So here I am sharing my screen right now. This is a picture of my lock journey from various stages, from very beginning to the middle style, before coloring, bleach, 2021 to 2022 to 2023, to presently, showing you all the different colors, lengths, styles, variations of techniques I've done to my hair for the most part. And for me, it's definitely been a journey, definitely doing my own hair now more often. So that's really great. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen right now. I'm gonna show you guys that quick video. For me, it's honestly more about just knowing for sure that at the end of the day that you're doing the best thing you need to do to make sure your hair is gonna be healthy, from beginning to end, giving it that TLC, those conditioners, those oils, those washes, that moisture, anything you need, do not skip up on that. Now, moving along. Sometimes things don't go as planned. We all have common challenges like frizziness with the locks, lint balls with the locks, dryness, excessive unruly locks doing what they want to do, sticking up, won't stay down, whatever the case is. Like, this things happens, like there's nothing to do about that. That's all about the teenage process of the locks. As your locks begin to fully bud and start budding in different places, they're gonna just do their own thing. They're gonna just be strong, they're gonna bud, they're gonna frizz. That's just the process of them. There's not much you can do but let that rock out. It's frustrating, it's annoying, it's not pretty to look at, but it's all a part of the journey. And honestly speaking, you gotta love it, you gotta appreciate it, because they're gonna be different. They're not gonna look like mine. They're gonna look like any celebrity or anyone They're gonna have their own different, unique look, and that's the great thing about locks. Like, no one's locks look like the next person's locks. As long as you continue to like clean your locks, oil it, condition it, give it some care. Brush it, comb it, palm roll it here and there. At least every couple of months, you'll be just fine. It's all about the care, but there'll be times where it'll be too much for you. It'll do what it want to do, and you won't have no control over it. And during those teenage troubling times of the life journey, you gotta just let it do what it do. Can't even frustrate or stress out or get crazy about why your hair is doing what it's doing. Gotta figure out how to find a hat or a cap or a scarf or makeup or accessories or anything to draw attention anywhere away from that. And that's the best tips I can give you as far as drawing attention away from what you don't want people to see when you feel like your hair is not looking its best. But teach your own. Some of you guys may be free flowing with it and you don't care and you're confident and comfortable with it. So if you've been loose natural, or have different colors, hairstyles, bright, bold vibrations, you may not be so worried or intimidated what people think about you when they see you in the streets with your hair, depending on how you wear it. So, teach his own. Everyone has a whole different, vibe and struggle when it comes to the whole lock community thing. But the best thing I can tell you is to definitely continue to keep a routine for your hair, wash, condition, oil, treatment, whether you have a loctician or you don't have a loctician. Just keep a routine. You don't have to wash your hair every time you take a shower. It doesn't have to be every week or every month. But at least every 2 months, you have a routine, shampoo, condition, oil, moisturize. Try to retwist if you want to style. If you don't want to style, make sure your hair is separated and it's not poorly entertained in the roots to the point where, it's causing harm or, it's, growing in the wrong ways. That's the best advice I can give you on that. But moving along, I want to take it to a real serious note. Like, at the end of the day, everyone wants growth on a lock journey. Everyone wants their hair to be down their back, down their neck, down their shoulders, past their knees or whatever cases. We all want that, But the growth. The things I can tell you for growth, again, is consistency. I know it sounds corny, cliche, but it's really true. Consistency is really, really important. I think the better you care for your hair, the better you'll see, even from your nutrition to, the products you use, all those things will help. Like, I think, you shouldn't be using just any product. You definitely get a product that works with your hair. And when you feel like your hair is not working with the product, move on to something else. But don't just jump around to many products at the same time. And eventually you'll see that, once you get past that teenage stage, your locks will get to a stage where, they are being settled, they are laying down, they're not being so unruly, you'll have several buds in single locks or multiple locks to the point where you'll see them maturing, and you'll be able to style them the way you want to. In the early beginning, it's hard to style them because, they're not locked yet. So they can easily, come unraveled or come intertangled or match with other locks, and that can be an issue and mess up the process of the journey. So you have to wait, until you get to that point. You actually, really have the time to say, I want to do a bun or two braids or a a faux hawk, or like, some kind of lock mohawk kind of style, or like a really elegant up style, or two strand twist or three strand twist. Sometimes depending on what stage you're in, you may have to wait to get those, but as long as your hair starts to bud and gets crazy and all wild and starts getting unruly, you're at that stage. You're definitely going to the stage where your hair is definitely locking, so you're able to do more of those fun and exciting little hairstyles. But there's always hairstyles for every part of the lock journey for the most part. And once you're actually seeing buds in all of your locks and they're feeling full and they're feeling thick and they're feeling heavy, and it's looking like there's little beads or little rocks inside of them, like your locks are like fully forming. Some people, get buds in the middle, the beginning, the ends of the locks, everyone gets it at different style. You can't really say where you're gonna get your buzz, whatever the case is, but that's the growth start. That's the key flag. That's the red flag sign that's telling you know that you're on your way to growing your locks, and your locks are looking good. You're doing everything you need to do. You're shampooing, you're conditioning, you're oiling, you're letting your hair breathe, you're separating your hair. You're not letting it get meshed and tangled and intertwined with with other locks in your hair. Those are all great methods, to make sure your hair's gonna flourish and get to where you want it to be. Not just using any kind of product, getting familiar with the products that work for you, not the products you see other people use necessarily, but the products that work for you. You're getting, comfortable with those, you using them to the point where you feel like you can use it to do your hair with the stylist or without a stylist. Like all these things really, really matter. Lots of water. Your hair needs lots of water and moisture, despite the theory of locks being dry and dull looking. Your hair needs lots of water. Definitely water in your hair, your scalp, your ends, your roots, your whole head, in the middle of your hair, the parts and the deep parts. Like getting that moisture in is super, super important because again, like the drier your hair can get, it really can break off and fall off. You can have dead hair, you can lose hair. Like don't get it twisted. That really can happen. Just because your hair is just, keeping all the dead hair and is raveling it in, and that's part of the growth process. It doesn't mean that over drying or non-management of the hair will just continue to let it thrive. You have to still treat it well, like your skin and your body. Like gotta moisturize, you gotta clean it, you gotta care for it. That's like what I was saying. And lastly, what I want to say, closing this up almost is once your dreadlocks have matured, it's time to, again, like, get comfortable with them, rock them the way you want to, be confident in your appearance, how to style them, how to wear them, how to accessorize them, let them become part of your personality, whether it's spiritual, for a trending style, for your own personal statement. Like, get super duper comfortable with your locks. Like, I feel like it's a beautiful process. And that's where I am. I feel like I'm at the part where I'm just enjoying my locks. They're going super duper long. They're like tresses at this point, like lavish, beautiful, lengthy, they're cute. They're light. They're not heavy. They're clean. I keep them very well maintained most of the time, whether I'm at a loctician or I'm not at a loctician. I do my best to give the most care to my locks at all times necessary for the most part. But that's me. And everyone has a different story, So I do want to send a special shout out to the chat. I didn't notice I have people in here with me. Shout out to Third World Colombian. Thank you. How are you? Shout out to Irby Fatal. Thank you. How are you? And you was really in here. I was just jibbing jabbing. But moving along though, honestly speaking, I feel like, the best guide and best advice I can give you, on your dreadlock journey, on your lock journey, depending if you're at the beginning, the middle, intermediate, but especially for people in the beginner stages, the very beginning stages, do not look at your hair too much. I won't emphasize that. Do not overlook at your hair every day, every week, every month to see the changes. It's going to drive you crazy. Don't do that. Don't manipulate your hair too much every week, every month. Don't keep styling it every month. Don't keep putting extra product on your hair. Avoid all those things. You'll definitely see the progress in your hair. And don't count the days and weeks and months. That'll drive you crazy. And don't take too many pictures either because that'll stress you out as well. If you're in the beginning, let time go, just be free with it, because again, the more you look, the longer it'll feel like time has taken for you to get to where you want to be at. But that's just my advice. My advice to you. That's definitely what I went through, my life journey. Each his own. Everyone's different, but that's just a little bit experience for me. But for you guys who want to be on a journey because you're tired of doing your hair, it's a trend. You feel like it's cool, or you don't want to do your hair anymore. Welcome. Please come join the community. Come join the tribe. Walk over to get the locks. Definitely get your starter locks popping as soon as possible. Hopefully, find you a loctician to help you keep your locks up and maintain them for you. That'd be great because sometimes on your own can be a real struggle. Struggle it ain't for everybody. Trying to do the locks on their own. I'm just learning how to fully do my locks on my own. Um, I don't have the best background, so I'm not gonna like turn my camera on right now. But I see I have some comments in the chat. Let me just attend to these comments real quick. Thank you. I definitely did have a great Thanksgiving. I really did. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving too. Um, yes, we all showing love. Yes, I'm happy you guys are showing love back and forth. That's what's up. That's what we do. We share each other's channels. That's the vibe. Hopefully, you guys can share my channel for anyone who likes locks, anyone who's in a lock community who wants to get locks, has locks, does their own hair, doesn't have a loctician. Definitely, we drop a lot of DIYs and FYPs for people up here who just want to start somewhere. I know this video is for somebody out there who's on their journey, just starting, or had a mistake, or just colored their hair, or just did their first protective style, or anything like that. This video is definitely for somebody. May not be for someone right here, right now, but it's definitely for somebody. But the guide to this, journey is really for those who have patience, those who, want to see the time happen in slow motion, and memories and pictures and videos on print, and documentation. That's how I feel about it. I definitely look back to time from day one to now, from, when I was getting my hair washed every month, to I was getting my hair washed every 2, 3 months, to the point where I was actually, seeing some progress, seeing some dullness, some buds, some length, some unwildly locks popping all over the place, to the point where I started experiencing colors such as the honey blonde and the bleach blonde, and to seeing all this growth. And I feel all the growth has come because, I'm definitely trying to zone in on the audience for me. But that's what I got, guys, for these locks. For all of you guys out there who are really serious about the lock journey, you want to embrace it, you want to be a part of it. Whether it's real locks, crochet locks, lock extensions, lock wigs, lock caps, whatever. To each his own. No judgment. It's a judgment-free zone. I would definitely highly recommend. You start your journey, you figure it out. Definitely. Try out any of those styles, see how you really like it. And if you really, really like it, explore yourself to the actual journey of actually trying to do your hair for locks is untruly. So what they say, there is a such thing as combing out your locks. So if you ever felt like you didn't like it, it wasn't for you, you couldn't pull it off, there is a way to take out your locks and start again before your locks get all the way locked. It probably is a process, I'm sure. There's a lot of methods on how you can do it, but there's definitely a way if you can comb out your locks before they get super locked. Some people, tend to cut them out. They feel like that's the easier way to deal with it, but it's whatever you want to do. But I definitely would give it a chance. I think it's worth the while. I think it's something that you would enjoy once you actually get fully locked, as I said. And for those of you who just feel like it's not for you, it's nice to look at and likes to see in pictures, that's cool beans too. That definitely makes a lot of sense. We all know what we want, but for me, I'm gonna say this from day one. Wish I would have did this a whole lot sooner, like years sooner, because definitely very comfortable with the look at this point. The feel. I definitely feel like I just waited too long. I waited too doggone long. But that's it for me, guys. Peace out. Hope all is well. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to everybody who catching this live right now. Thank you guys for pulling up. My Thanksgiving was great. I was with family. I cooked at home. Something small, nothing major, nothing crazy. I definitely had 2 plates of food already today for Thanksgiving leftovers. I had maybe 2 plates of food yesterday, so I'm working on plates out, trying to get these dishes small, trying to get these aluminum pans out the refrigerator, So we all on the same vibe, trying to get this Thanksgiving food out the house before Christmas. But shout out to all the subs, shout out to everybody who shows me love on a regular. It's your girl Kashelle, and one last quick tip for you guys who've noticed, or who may not have noticed, I renamed my channel, Dreadlock Diaries. I want this channel to be mostly themely based on my locks, my dreadlocks, my experiences. I will have my sub playlist, regarding different, variations of locks and workout, or locks and cooking, or locks and whatever. But that's new here. So today, going forward, this channel we refer to as Dreadlock Diaries, and I'm your host, Kashelle, aka Fit. So that's what I want you guys to know. From me, you'll see a lot more commentary and playlists and thumbnails and endnails and videos and posts on my community tab talking about Dreadlock Diaries, not just Kashelle K Fit. So peace out, y'all. I'm up out of here. Hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving weekend, holiday weekend, all of that good stuff. It was great talking to you guys. Bye.
Hey guys, thank you guys for